I think today design has a very strong language. So of course design has to be smart, so it has to be functional, it has to be smart in the sense of the use of the technology, but then again it has a very strong story value, so you can tell things through the design, and this is something that I'm very interested in. So I always try, I wouldn't say, of course I love theater, I love books, I love many different things, but I'm not directly influenced by this. I'm actually influenced by really everyday life, by things that happen around me, maybe by things that other people wouldn't notice because they are ugly or not attractive enough. But all of this I somehow try to translate and to give new meaning through the design, through an object. It's really important for whom am I working, because I'm of course the industrial designer, so it's always, the product is always a combination of your philosophy and philosophy of the company. I try to use materials from recycled plastic, but not in a way that you see on a first glance that it is about recycled materials. I need a lot of nature to be creative. I love big cities, but like for 14 days, for 3 weeks, then I need to go back. In a way, it was one of the first objects, but for sure it was the first object that was mass-produced, so it was really important for me. And there is also a beautiful story behind it, because it was the starting point in my career, and I was sending my projects, my renderings to different companies. In the last few years, I actually really started to speak about this. It's not about femininity, it's about feminism.
Okay.
And all those gestures like Lolita lamp or the ribbon chair, they all look very lovely and very beautiful, but this was not their intention. The intention was to ask questions. As I said before, I think design has a very strong language, and in certain projects, not in all, I try to address some of these themes. And on the other hand, I wouldn't say they're feminine, maybe I would say they are more poetic. I always say I'm interested in timeless elegance. So I don't really believe in style or in fashion or in, you know, what's hot right now. I try to find sort of timeless elements, materials, colors, relationship between all of these things in order to create, as you said, objects that don't belong to any special time.